G'day YouTube, Clockbench here, and welcome to another video. Today, up on the clock bench is the Xeon X5687. Now this is a 4-core, 4-thread. It's not the usual Xeon 6-core. It's a little bit of an oddball, and we're going to be going over my 24/7 BIOS settings for this processor, which happens to be 4.8 gig. Now this is a 2011 processor, making it 14 years old. Getting an old bastard like myself. It's a Westmere running with a max TDP of 130 watts, 32 NM, and the motherboard we're going to be using today is the Asus P6X58D-E. Best motherboard, best socket 1366 X58 motherboard I've ever owned. It just works, overclocks every chip I've had, no problem at all. Now the BIOS I've got for this motherboard is a 0803 released in 2012. So we're going to reboot into BIOS, go over my BIOS settings, and then run some Cinebench R23 and see how it does against some newer processors. Right, let's go. After I finish my usual 38 gig Fortnite download. Here we are in the Asus BIOS. There's only really about 5 settings we need to change in the BIOS. First one being the overclock tuner to manual. CPU ratio setting to 28. This processor has a maximum multiplier of 28, so we set that to 28. BCLK frequency to 172, which achieves 4.8 gig. And CPU voltage to manual, 1.55 on the V-core, the PALL to 2 volts, load line calibration is enabled, and of course we disable express gate and select our boot devices, of course. Save and exit, and back into Windows. Here we are in Windows on the Xeon X5687 at 4.8 gig, running Cinebench R23, and our little chip is scoring in between the i7-1165G7 at 3769 and the i7-4850 HQ processor at 3891. So it's in between those two processors, which is not too bad for a 14-year-old processor, if I do say so myself. Now let's find out how it plays in Fortnite. Here we are in Fortnite on the trusty GTX 780 Ti and the Xeon X5687 at 4.8 gig. Let's see how it does in a round of Fortnite. No build. Zero build. Got to really focus. It's been a hot minute since I played this game. Let's reset our 1%. 1080p, of course. Let's have a look at our graphical settings. Everything on low, performance mode, of course. 1080p, 1920 by 1080. View distance near, textures low. 100% 3D res. A little bit jerky to start with. But it's been a while since I played this game, so I'm expecting that after the first couple of games. Let's reset them. Affected. Victory Royale. That was wicked fun. Got the W on this system that I just overclocked, and I haven't played Fortnite for a long time. It's my first time using that railgun and I love it. Reminds me a lot of Quake 2 back in the day from 1997. Very similar. Got a few good shots in with that railgun. It's good that it starters and knocks the cars back too, because you can stop them from running you over. I really like that feature. It's really good. But this system handled the game very well. A few starters at the beginning because I haven't run Fortnite for a while. But gameplay definitely smoothed out throughout the match. And we ended up with a W. So I'm very happy with that. Well, that's it from this one, guys. And I'll see you on the next one.